Thank you for joining me today. My name is Anastasia. I'm a health and wellness coach, and today's video is on pretty deep and personal topic of self-worthiness. We live in this world that's constantly demanding more and more achievements from you. So it's so easy to fall into this trap of feeling less than. I wonder, have you ever felt unworthy? And if you have, how did you overcome it? I want to start by asking you, what is self-worth? Do you look at yourself through the eyes of other people who are around you and who give you praise, who give you some sort of feedback, and this is how you value yourself? Here's my personal example. I used to throw some really elaborate parties, and for me, elaborate means I thought every detail of that party, the age of the people who would be coming, their food preferences, what do they like for enjoyment, the decorations. It really took me so much time to prepare for those. I didn't sit down long enough to enjoy the party that I was creating. And I started thinking to myself, am I not worthy to just sit and enjoy? Am I doing this for the praise of other people? Going into the practical steps after the realization where you start beating yourself up. So first step is to acknowledge the things that you have done right, that you like that you did. And those might be so hard to find because if you're used to the negative self-talk and just like, oh, I haven't achieved this, then it's hard to find the positive things, but do your best. And really, this is how good co-workers, good friends, good managers give you feedback, right? You typically would hear about the positive things and then one thing that potentially could have been done better. So try listing 3 things that you have accomplished, that you liked, and either write it down in a journal and read it out loud or say those things out loud. And believe in them, because words have so much power. Next step, which is positive affirmations. There's so many speakers, motivational speakers, who talk about the positive affirmations. I don't know if you ever tried saying any of those and you didn't believe what you're saying. I know I have. Standing in the mirror and saying, I am beautiful, I am strong. But then you question that. You don't even believe what you're saying. A little tweak to start having that feeling and believing in what you're saying is to add 1 or 2 words. And those words are want and deserve. I want to feel beautiful. Deserve. I deserve the love. And putting those words can give a whole new meaning to that phrase. And that can give you the motivation. You'll start looking things up. You'll start the progress. You'll start doing things, because once we get the strong feeling and behind it, the motivation that is pushing us to start taking steps. So the next step is about investing in yourself. How much time, money, and self-discipline are you investing in your self-growth? How I had one client who told me that she felt so guilty for spending 3 hours at the pedicure and manicure salon and how exhausting it was because she was feeling ashamed and guilty that she wasn't dedicating the time to her family, but did this to herself. 3 hours, and she doesn't do it often. It was in 6 months time frame. Are you worth the investment? To sum it up, self-worth is not about what others think of you and how they value. It's about that intrinsic belief that you're worthy. You're worthy of investing time, money, and self-discipline in yourself. The tips to help you with that would be starting the affirmations. And if you don't believe in those affirmations, add some word, want, deserve, that will start making you feel those strong feelings that will push you towards starting to do something for yourself and believing in your worthiness. And when you are starting this self-negative talk and self-doubt, finding in that moment 3 positive things that you've done well and listing them. I hope that this video was motivating and helped you find some insights about motivating yourself to move from that self-low worth into realizing that you're worthy just the way you are, and that you're coming out with several resources that you can start utilizing in your self-growth journey. Let's continue working together, and I will see you next week.